Today on Teen Media Speaks, our topic is sexual content in images and taglines of advertising. Embedded in our topic is the metaphor of the language. Through this, the ideologies of our society in relation to sex and advertising and its impact on the youth will be emphasized and focused on. How teens react to this problematic issue and how they are affected by the media will be determined. Moreover, the show will depict how the messages media sends through using sex are interpreted. It's not uncommon to find images from media that depict sex. Nowadays, there are numerous advertisements from a variety of products that uses sex as an object of promotion. But how exactly did this all start? Many people consider sex in advertising, the use of sexy words and images in selling messages, a recent phenomenon that Calvin Klein, Guess, and Victoria's Secret set the bar for provocative nudity and sexual fire. These people might be surprised to discover that Rockford Varnish Company, an industrial manufacturer based in Rockford, Illinois, ran ads in the 1930s that would make Calvin's models blush. American marketers and advertisers have used sex to sell their brands since the early days of advertising. For example, images of naked women adorned ads for tobacco in the 1800s. Later, the need for admiration and intimacy was emphasized to sell soap and lotions to ladies in the 1920s. And romance and titillation were used in the 1950s and 60s for brands such as Noxzema, De Beers, Maidenform, and Miss Clairol. Here in the Philippines, sex in advertising has also become widespread. Like in the USA, beauty products, beer, and cigarettes are just some of what's on the market that is advertised by sexy images or double-meaning tagline. Rolly is an ordinary 17-year-old who enjoys watching TV and reading magazines. He spends at least 5 hours in front of the television and is exposed to numerous ads, of which many contain sexual content. Likewise, the magazines he reads too contain images that portray sexy women and double-meaning taglines. Rolly becomes used to these images and also gains interest to what they present due to peer pressure and over-promotion. Magazines like FHM are so common, media drives him to think that it is compulsory for male teenagers to be familiar with the magazines. Magazines, ads, and commercials are all kinds of media that send a message to the youth that sex is fun and for males would make him into a real man. On the People's Voice portion, what do you think of about sexual content in ads? Would you buy a product that uses this technique? Let's take a look at what they have to say.
Siyempre.
Ano sa tingin niyo ang umanong? Dapat ba
Saka pangit. Hindi pwede.
Students naman.
Hindi, syempre.
Kasi
di ba yung television, kahit sino pwedeng manood, bata man o matanda. Ayun. Syempre kapag may batang exposed doon, anong dating sa kanila?
Kasi pagka mga galon, syempre marami nakakapanood, di ba? So maraming nakakapanood sa kanila maganda, maraming mapasok sa kanila na parang epekto, parang gano'n.
Pangit.
Sa pangit. Bakit po? Ano po palagay niyo sa mga? Bakit hindi po kayo sang-ayon?
and sexual commercial.
Yeah.
And also it's not good for all people. No. Because it depends on that commercial. For example, this product commercial what. But commercial can be a very very good commercial without yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Tagline lang naman yun. Parang, kung binigyan mo ng double meaning, nasa yun na yun. Kumbaga, drawing, huwag bigyan ng kulay.
Lumabas sa san ko.
Bakit ba? Para
Lalo na po dun sa mga words na ginagamit nila. Sa commercial lang naman po ako nababasan, pero kung sabihin niyo po sa product, okay naman po yung product.
What do the youth really think of when it comes to sexual content in advertising? We took a survey among 30 students and the following data was collected. The teenagers were asked of their opinion of if explicit advertising is morally wrong. Most of the surveyed answered somewhat agreed. Only half of the teenagers felt that it is morally wrong, while 4 neither agreed nor disagreed, and 11 disagreed. The response to if minors are more apt to believe they will experience the implied emotions or sexuality by using or buying the advertised brand is undecided. 8 of the 30 teenagers neither disagreed nor agreed. Most of the teenagers considered the tagline "Nakatikim ka na ba ng 15 anyos" as very or somewhat inappropriate or sexually exploitive. This shows that the teenagers are aware of the double meaning that some taglines in advertising contain.
The purpose of it is really to just catch attention and your interest about the product. Pero not necessarily kung ikakonsume mo yung product.
Philippines being a very conservative country, kahit 2008 na tayo ngayon, hindi pinapalagpas ng mga conservative yung mga ganyan issue. Kasi on a conservative point of view, meron mas magandang pwedeng isipin na linya kaysa yun ang ginamit nila. Di ba? Masisira ang isipan ng mga kabataan.
Advertising has come a long way and now employs certain strategies to pitch in products using sexual overtones as medium of conveying certain double-meaning messages. The media overall has changed throughout the years and has become so carefree and liberal, disregarding media laws and the codes of ethics, and a few have become desperate to break the grounds of morality and include advertising involving messages playing with human sexuality as a topic that has been influenced from international media, and the Philippine media as well has adopted the ideology that sex is a vital factor of the ultimate satisfaction of human needs and wants, including those of prospective consumers. Due to this fact, sex is an issue that has been very controversial and has been a red flag, especially among the youth, because they are overly exposed to different channels containing sexual connotations, testing their objectivity and critical thinking skills.